Great, I'm recording the session. Right. So today we're going to be working on the class number 10, sorry, yes, of the basic 2. Ready? So that's going to be the week number 10. It's only one class. Ready? It means that we are 2 weeks from passing to the next level. Ready? So guys, in this moment, we should be around more or less the 80% of the basic 2. Más o menos, more or less by the 80% of the basic 2. Ready? So in 2 weeks, in the week of October, yes, we're going to start the intermediate 2. Intermediate 1, sorry, that is the next level. Intermediate 1. Ready? In 2 weeks. En 2 semanas vamos a empezar intermedio 1 para que se vayan pues calculando, más o menos haciendo cálculos de cuánto les hace falta, right? So for you to take into account, right? Bueno, my dear people, so today we're going to start this class with a very simple question. It's very simple. Could you please, let's say, Andres, brother, help me to read the question that it's on the screen.
Okay. What does it mean?
Exactly. What does it mean? What is the meaning of that question when I say, what does it mean? What is the meaning of that?
¿Qué significa?
¿Qué significa? Of course, because mean is the verb significar. So that's why when I say, what is the meaning? Well, of course, it means, no? So, ¿qué significa? What does it mean? What is the meaning of this gesture?
Like?
Like.
Is a like, okay? So it says that
Yeah,
I
like.
like it.
Is that
Okay.
good?
It's all good. Good, excellent. Yes. Any other?
Is that nice?
It's nice, very good.
Perfect.
Perfect, that's
fine.
it. Perfect, and somebody says it's fine. Yeah.
Good luck.
Also, good luck could be. Yeah, also good luck. No,
Yay.
when. Sorry, yes.
Yay.
Great, exactly. So
Great.
exactly. So all of these are positive meanings, no? So I like it, or good, it's nice, perfect in different situations, but it's all positive, right? This is a universal gesture that everybody understands. So in that case, sorry, once again.
Cool.
Cool, good, exactly.
Cool.
Also
Cool,
something
yeah,
which
cool.
is cool. Everything, all of the meanings, all the possible meanings are positive. So we know that everywhere in the world, if we see this gesture, it's something good, it's something positive, and we are completely sure, right? But what about if we have here this person? Well, he is making faces, but the question is, what does it mean? In that case, it's not that clear, no? It's not so clear in this case because we have only the eyes of the man. And then we have 3 options, no? So, my dear Paula Velilla, help me with the first option. Read it. Read the first option.
He's keeping a secret.
A secret, very good. So in that case, he's keeping a secret. It means, what do you think? Do you think that the man is keeping a secret? That's why he's blinking the eye. In this case, he's blinking the eye, no? What is the meaning of blink? Blinking?
O picar el ojo.
Exactly, so blinking the eye. So he's blinking the eye. But is because he's keeping a secret? Bueno, no sé. Let's think. Option number 2 or option B. Juliana, could you please read it?
He's flirting.
Flirting. What is the meaning of flirting?
No sé.
Está coqueteando. Él está coqueteando.
¿no? Muy bien, coquetear. Good. Flirting, it's like coquetear. So in that case, está coqueteando. It's another possibility. De pronto, he's blinking the eye because he's flirting. Or the option Z, my dear Karen Pulido, are you there? Do you have microphone? I think she's having problems with the microphone. Yurani, do you have microphone, honey?
He's, ay, es que esa palabra, annoyed you use it.
Or upset.
Are used.
Okay, very good. So he's annoyed or upset. What is the meaning of annoyed?
Enojado.
Molesto.
Molesto. Very good. Exactly.
Upset
So What do you think, Emilio? What is the option, the correct option? A, B, or C? Looking into the eye of the man.
A.
Yurani says A, yes?
I think the is B.
Yes, A.
A, okay. Bueno, Emilio dice B, okay. Andres, what about you?
B.
B, also B? Okay, very good. Jesus, what do you think? It's B or A? Or Z, maybe?
Sí.
C. Okay, so do you think that the man is upset? So he is angry?
Mm,
Maybe?
no,
No?
no.
No. So, which one? ¿Estará coqueteando? ¿Estará guardando un secreto? ¿Estará molesto? What do you think? Bueno, in that case, we have three options because since we are not watching the full face of the man, we are not sure. We are only speculating. What is the meaning of speculating or speculation?
Especular.
Está
O sea,
especulando.
we are not
Especulación.
sure. Exactly, we are not sure. It's only a supposition. It's only a speculation. We are saying like, maybe. What is the meaning of maybe? Do you remember what is the meaning of maybe?
Tal vez.
Tal vez.
Quizás.
Maybe. Quizás, de pronto. So in that case, we're saying that maybe he is angry. Maybe he's keeping a secret. Maybe he's flirting. Ready? Let's do something. We're going to remove the, sorry, we're going to remove the image from the eye, from the eyebrows. Okay, now what do you think? What do you think? He's keeping a secret, he's flirting, or he's annoyed?
Sí.
Annoyed.
He's annoyed, right?
Annoyed, yeah.
When we analyze the eyebrows, yeah, see, he was angry, he was upset because of the eyebrows, no? The eyebrows are going to show us like the feelings of the people. And effectively, we are going to analyze that, yeah, exactly, he was upset, no? So in that case, he was not flirting or keeping a secret. No, he was just blinking an eye, but because he was upset, right? So he was like scrunching the face, no? Like so. In that case, we can have some speculation and saying like, pues maybe it's a possibility. On the other one, in this one, no, everybody was sure. In this case, it was not speculation because we were sure, we were certain, yeah? We were certain about the meaning because it is universal. So everybody understands the same. Everybody is sure about the meaning of the gesture. In this case, no. In this case, we have some possibilities. So we were not sure. So it was only a basic speculation. Ready? So we are going to see how do you do that. Well, in terms of gesture, we're going to have gestures around the word, no? For example, when you say not in your head, not in your head, it means do like that, move your head, right? When I move my head like this, like that, what is the meaning of that? What does it mean?
Yes.
Afirmando con la cabeza.
Exactly. So I am affirming. Yes, I am affirming. I am just accepting something. I'm saying yes, right? So in that case, it's clear, no? So it's clear that when I do that, I'm saying yes. Pero, Lily, help me to read the first part over here. Can you see it? ¿Puedes ver o lo hago más grande? Should I make it bigger?
Yes. Thank you. Nodding your head generally means agreement or approval.
But on the other side,
But Bulgarians and Greeks, for example, are know their usual manner of stating yes and no, nothing up and down signifies negative.
good. So in that case, the Bulgarians, o sea, the people from Bulgary, and the Greeks, o sea, the people from the Greek, exactly, people from Greece, they are known, no? Son conocidos for their unusual manner of saying yes and no. Nodding up and down signifies a negative. O sea, when they nod the head, is because they are saying what?
Yes, que
Yes. Yes.
Manner, it means manera.
Ah,
So in that case, when they nod up and down signifies a negative. O sea, no, they say
no.
no, right? No. So in that case, it's strange, you know, because we said like,
Yeah.
if I see a person doing like that, I suppose that it's saying yes. I am almost certain, but not always. Dime, yes.
Como en Italia que dicen chao para decir hola.
Exactly, yeah. In that case, it's ciao for saying both, ¿no? También para decir hola y también para decir adiós, ¿no? O sea, funciona de ambas maneras. Entonces, it's strange, right? Muy bien, very good. So, what about this one? Let's say Mrs. Who's over here? Hannah, help me to read the first part over here with I.
Disculpa, teacher. ¿Me puedes repetir un poquito?
Read, of course. Read the first part. Read this part about good eye contact. Read.
Ah, good eye, eye,
Mhm.
good eye contact is expected in the West. Strong eye contact is most notable in Spain, Greece, Greece and Arab countries.
Very good. So, what is the meaning of eye contact?
Contacto visual.
Contacto visual.
Right? So, the eye contact or the good eye contact is expected in the West. O sea, en Oriente, en Occidente, sorry. Yes? Europe, America, all of that. A strong eye contact is most notable in Spain, o sea, España, right? Greece, Grecia, and the Arab
Grecia y
countries.
Arabia.
Exactly, yes. Países arábicos, right? But, Álvaro, read with this one, please.
Fine and Japanese are embarrassed by another stirs and seeks a contact only at the beginning of the conversation.
Very good. So in that case, they say that Finns, o sea, the people from, ¿la gente de dónde?
Finlandia.
Finland. Very good. Ready? Finland. The people from Finland and the people from Japan are embarrassed. What is the meaning of embarrassed? Embarrassed.
Avergonzar.
Avergonzado. Very good. So in that case, they feel embarrassed by another's stare, por la mirada de otros, right? So, and they only seek, they only look for it, buscar, you know, for the eye contact at the beginning of the conversation, right? Únicamente al inicio de la conversación. So, it's strange, no? It's different. So in this case, guys, what we're going to do is talking about different gestures that we can identify, right? And trying to explain what is the meaning of that. Because of course, it means something different depending the place. For example, for something that for me is good, maybe for another person it's something bad, right? So we're going to try to determine what is the possible meaning of that. Ready? When we talk about that, we're going to have the use of the modal verbs. Remember that the modal verbs are going to have a lot of different meanings, no? Or a lot of different uses. For example, we have one of the use is for talking about supposition or speculation. Supposition, right? So in that case, or speculation, it's supposing what can happen or what could happen in a moment, right? But on the other hand, we're going to have other different uses of the modal verbs. For example, obligation, for example, prohibition, and for example, a permission or information, you know? So some modal verbs are going to work with supposition, other modal verbs are going to work with obligation, prohibition, or permission. But all of them are modal verbs. And remember the special rules of the modal verbs. First, the modal verbs are always before the verb in infinitive. No, you know that. Always after a modal verb comes another verb in the infinitive form. independently if it's he, she, we, you, independently of the subject, the next verb after the verb after the modal verb, it's going to be always in infinitive. Always, always, always. Ready? And usually the modal verbs, they do not have a auxiliary, no? So they don't have auxiliary. So in that case, for example, if it's should, un ejemplo, should, and it's negative, I say shouldn't. I don't have to use, for example, don't shoot or doesn't shoot. No, because shoot, it's a modal verb. So the modal verbs do not use any auxiliary, right? Those are the modal verbs. Ahora, sometimes I have other verbs which are similar. They are called semi-modal verbs. Like, for example, be supposed to. Or, for example, be allowed to. Ready? ¿Qué hacemos con eso? Ya lo vamos a mirar en un segundo. Let's start talking about supposition first, right? When we're talking about supposition, we have three different possibilities, depending if I am very sure or if I am a little bit sure. Ready? So let me just erase this part. Yes. So, for example, in this case, when we had the meaning, the gesture of the hand, we were very sure. We were completely sure because we said, no, of course, it's something good. Estamos seguros. But in this case, not so much because we only had the eyes of the man, so we were not so sure. No estábamos tan seguros, right? So in that case, depending on that, we're going to have to use different degrees of certainty. When I say certainty, it means certeza, o sea, qué tan seguro o no estoy de lo que voy a decir. Ready? Depending on that certainty, dependiendo de esa certeza, I can use one of the three levels. Yes, I can be very certain, yes, certain, which is the last level, certain, o sea, estoy seguro, right? Or I can talk about 50%, like not completely sure, but I have an idea, más o menos, right? Or when I say, I have no idea, I am just guessing. I have no idea, so I am guessing. What is the meaning of guess?
Suponer.
Suponer o adivinar más bien, right? So in that case, I'm saying like, no idea. I am guessing what it does. Yes, because I have no idea. So in that case, I can have very certain, muy seguro, más o menos seguro, o completamente inseguro de lo que estoy haciendo. Yes, incierto, right? So in that case, depending on that, I am going to have different expressions. Ready? I can use modals like the ones on my left. Yes, the ones on my left. And I can have adverbs like the ones on my right. Yes. ¿Cuál es el propósito? Exactamente el mismo. Simplemente de demostrar si estoy muy seguro o muy poco seguro de lo que estoy diciendo. Ready? So, when I am not sure, I can use the modal verb might or may. Podrí, right? Podrí. And I can have the adverbs maybe, que ya me dijeron que era quizás, quizás, tal vez, de pronto, yeah, o perhaps, que es exactamente lo mismo, es un sinónimo. Maybe, perhaps, yes, quizá, tal vez, de pronto, maybe. Ready? If I am not sure, si no estoy seguro, right? If I am more or less sure, I can use could, podría también, pero un podría un poco más seguro, or I can use the adverb possibly. What is the meaning of possibly?
Posiblemente.
Or probably. What is the meaning of probably?
Probablemente.
Probablemente. Very good. So in that case, it's I am not sure, but I have an idea. Yes, I have an idea, más o menos tengo idea, pero no estoy totalmente seguro, right? So in that case, I am going to talk about something that is 50-50. And in the last case, I am talking about something which is completely certain. I am sure. Yes, I can use the modal verb must, debe ser tal cosa, right? Or I can use other adverbs, like for example, definitely, certainly, or surely. What is the meaning of definitely? Definitely?
Definitivamente.
Definitivamente, of course. But careful with the pronunciation. Definitely. Not I, not, well, the T sounds, but not I and not E. Ready? definitely. Ready? Or definitely. Ready? Certainly, which is the meaning of certainly?
Ciertamente.
Ciertamente. Bien, Sebas. Bien, Álvaro. Very good. Excellent. And surely.
Seguramente.
Seguramente, of course. So in that case, it's very easy because in that case, I am talking about something which I am completely sure about what I'm saying. Ready? And in this case, I can locate the modal verb or the adverb in the same position. Yes? For example, with the example of the right hand, yes, with the thumbs up, this expression, it means thumbs ups. Some thumbs up. O sea, como un pulgar arriba, yes? Thumbs up. So in that case, the thumbs up, it, como estoy seguro, it must mean that everything is cool, it must mean that it's fine, it must mean that it's good, it must mean that no problem, it must mean ta ta ta. Or I can do the same using the adverbs. Si no quiero usar los modales, puedo usar los adverbios. Pero, y esto es muy importante, el adverbio sí hace conjugar el verbo. Como esto es it, el verbo va a ir en tercera persona si tengo adverbio. Si tengo modal, no. ¿Por qué? Recuerden la regla del modal. Si va un modal, el siguiente verbo va en infinitivo independientemente del sujeto. Entonces, cuando tengo modal, sigo simplemente it must mean y el verbo va normal, ¿cierto? Claro, mean, pues no es el único verbo que puedo usar. Puedo usar it must be, it must signify, it must look, it must bla, 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 ¿cierto? El verbo que sea, right? Pero en este caso estamos usando mean, pero in infinitivo. Si uso el adverbio, no, porque en este caso sí debo conjugar el verbo. Y como el verbo está seguido de it, bueno, entonces I can use it surely means, that everything is fine. It certainly means that everything is cool. It definitely means that there is no problem. It surely means no sé qué, no sé qué. Ready? Because I am sure, porque estoy seguro. Ready? Pero, as in the other example, así como en el otro ejemplo, we were not sure, ya no estábamos tan seguros, and then somebody said like, profe, puede ser que está coqueteando, ¿no? Puede ser, tiene cara como que está coqueteando, pero no estoy seguro. So in that case, bueno, it may mean, ¿cierto? Uso may because I am not sure, I have no idea. Or maybe if I don't want to use some other verb, it probably means, ¿no? No estoy seguro, pero puede ser it probably means that he is flirting, or it probably means that he is keeping a secret, yes? O maybe could, de pronto tengo como una idea más o menos, como que se le ven las cejas que está como, okay, so it could mean that he is flirting, ready? So in that case, guys, after the modal verb, cualquiera que sea, may, might, could, must, el verbo es en infinitivo, mientras que después del adverbio no, el verbo va conjugado normal, ¿vale? Ya van a usar el adverbio o el modal que ustedes quieran dependiendo si están seguros o no, right? Por ejemplo, question. What is he possibly feeling? What is he possibly feeling, this guy?
Confused.
Are you sure or it's a possibility, Amy?
I am sure
You're sure.
is-
So,
for at expression for expression.
for the expression, exactly. So, but if you're sure, how would you express it?
The most. Yeah.
Entonces, it
Most mean confusion.
it must mean confusion or it must mean he
Is confused.
confused. Recuerden que los adjetivos con ed hablan del sentimiento, ¿no? Entonces,
Okay, yeah.
it must mean that he is confused. Está seguro por la expresión, ¿cierto? Maybe another possibility, another different possibility from another person, another perception maybe.
Surprise.
Juli, ¿pero está segura o es posibilidad?
Posibilidad.
Posibilidad, right? So in that case, Juliana says, teacher, it could mean that he is surprised. Puede ser, ¿no? It could mean that he is surprised. Maybe because of the hand, it could mean that he is surprised. Or it probably means that he is surprised, no? It's another possibility.
Teacher, doubt, doubt.
Doubt, it
Duda.
means duda, pero
Duda.
¿qué es ser dudoso? Doubtful. Doubtful.
Okay.
Dubitativo, right?
Is possibility. Possibility.
Organiza la oración,
It's duda.
Alan. Organize the sentence.
Pardon. It possibly means she is doubtful.
Good. Exactly. Bueno, just that it's a man, but yes, it possibly means that he is doubtful, no? It's another
Doubtful.
possibility, right? Exactly. That's it. So depending if you are sure or not sure about what you want to express, then you're going to use one of the 6 options. Ready? Can be with modals or can be with adverbs, which is the thing. But depending if you are sure or not sure, you can use the level number 1, the level number 2, or the level number 3. ¿Listo? Questions ahí, ¿cómo van? Good. Difficulties, problems, questions, doubts?
Profe, una pregunta.
Yes.
Pues el uso del maybe y el perhaps. O sea, son sinónimos, pero no hay ninguna regla o algo específico para usar.
Maybe is more casual and perhaps is a little bit more formal. Es cuando uso
Ok.
perhaps es un poco más formal, como en contextos más formales. Pero digamos que en uso no hay diferencia. Es exactamente lo mismo, solamente formalidad, pero pues básicamente es lo mismo. Right?
Sí.
Any other question, guys?
Teacher, ¿recuerdas la traducción de mean and means?
Mean and means, it means significar. Ready? O sea, es el verbo
Significar.
significar. Exactly. So
Okay.
when I say it may mean, es como podría significar que, ta, ta, ta. O it probably means, probablemente signifique que, cha, cha, cha. Right?
Oh, okay, thank you.
¿Listo? Bueno, muy bien. Very good. So this can happen with a lot of different gestures, yes? Or with anything that we don't understand, right? For example, in Colombia, we have a very typical expression which nobody knows, yes? Like, for example, the Italians have the expression with the hands, but we have one better expression, the expression which is like that. What is the meaning of this expression? When I hit my neck with this expression, what is the meaning of that?
Not good. Es como tuki tuki.
Como que está muerto.
That
That the person don't have money, for
Embargo.
example.
There are different possibilities, no? But we know that it's something bad, no? As Andres said, it must be, lo que sí sabemos es que it's something bad. So it must mean that something is bad, you know, or that there is a problem. As Sebastian said, tuki tuki lulu, right? So it's like, it must mean that there is a problem. ¿Con qué? Bueno, ya ahí empezamos a suponer. Alguien dijo, teacher, it possibly means that there is no money. Bueno, maybe it's a problem with the money. It maybe means that the topic is very difficult, for example. It possibly means that you have a problem in your job. So, lo que sabemos, lo que estamos seguros es que it definitely means that it's something bad. Ready? But then we have different possibilities. It could mean that it's a problem with money. It could mean that it's a problem in the work. It could mean that it's a personal problem, and so on, right? So in that case, it's going to be easy to use all of them, depending if you are sure or not sure. Ready? Incluso dentro de la misma situación, puedes usar dos diferentes, porque hay cosas de la situación que sí estás seguro y otras que no. Ready? Guys, importante. En inglés, el sujeto casi siempre, 90% de las veces, debe ser explícito. Es decir, que debo mencionarlo en cada oración. No como en español y otras lenguas que es implícito, o sea, que uno lo entiende por contexto. Cuando digo, esa terminación go significa que soy yo. Si yo digo dices, esa terminación es significa que eres tú. Pero en inglés digo mean. Y puede ser para 4 o 5 sujetos. Entonces es necesario siempre mencionar el sujeto de la oración. Por ejemplo, no sé, it must mean that piriri is angry. ¿Cierto? Yo digo, it must mean that is angry. Pero ¿quién? So it's necessary to mention the subject of the sentence. Es necesario mencionar siempre el sujeto de la oración. Bueno, 90% de los casos, right? So, it must mean that he is angry. Ah, okay, I'm talking about the person that is here, right? So, para que no se brinquen el sujeto, ¿vale? Que es importante que siempre lo incluya, ¿va? Bueno, muy bien. So, as it can happen with this expression, it can happen with many other expressions that we have, for example, in the chats, no? With the emojis, right? We have the emojis, right? Which are these little faces that we have in our chats, in WhatsApp, on Instagram, on Messenger, and blah, blah, blah. Yes, they are called emojis, right? And they try to express an emotion or a feeling with a face. That's what they try to do. Some of them are very easy to understand. Some of them not so much, no? For example, if we see this face, this little face, what could it possibly mean? What could it possibly mean? Or what could it mean?
It must be angry.
Yes, exactly what Seba says. Emilio, yes, lo mismo. Yes, very good, excellent. So, it must mean, ¿cierto? Estamos seguros. It must mean. Recuerden, el sujeto es explícito.
That he,
Entonces, it must mean he, el that es opcional, ¿ready? Lo pueden usar o lo pueden quitar, no hay problema, ¿ready? Pero el he sí es obligatorio. It must mean he is angry, ¿cierto? O it must mean she, si es una persona, una mujer, right? So, it must mean, depende con quién estén escribiendo. It must mean she's angry, or it must mean he's angry, or it must mean the person is angry. Pero estamos seguros que es angry because, of course, the face is very explanatory. Sorry. But what about if we have this one? What about this little face? What does it
could
possibly mean?
It could mean that he is sick.
It's a possibility, right? So in that case, no estamos tan seguros. So Emilio says it could mean, right?
Tired.
Maybe tired, right? So it could mean that he's sick. It could mean that he's tired. It could mean, ¿qué más? I would say that it possibly means,
Possibility means that he is broad, bored.
bored. Exactly, bored. Esa era que iba a decir yo también. Muy bien, very good. So it possibly means that he is bored, right? It's a possibility. Entonces, depending on the face, ready? It could mean one thing like this one, he is angry, we're sure, or it could be other different things, in which case we are going to reduce the degree of certainty. Vamos a bajarle el grado de seguridad porque puede significar tantas cosas que ya no estamos seguros cuál de ellas es. ¿Listo? Guys, questions. Cuando hacemos preguntas con este tipo de estructuras, tengan en cuenta que si uso modales, los modales, como ya lo dijimos, no usan auxiliar. Entonces, lo único que hago es cambiar el modal de posición. What could it mean? Y ya está, ¿cierto? Pero los adverbios son palabras normalitas que no interrumpen dentro de la gramática. Es decir, el auxiliar va a seguir normal, ¿cierto? En este caso, does. What does it possibly mean? ¿Ready? Entonces, lo mismo, tengan en cuenta que el uso es igual, pero la estructura no va a ser igual. De usar un modal verb a usar un adverb, un adverbio. ¿Ready? Son diferentes, ¿ok? ¿Listo, guys? Questions hasta ahí, difficulties or problems?
All fine.
All fine, very good.
Okay, teacher.
It's difficult.
It's difficult.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not that difficult, don't worry. It's just repetition, but you're going to find that it's easy, no problem, ready? Bueno, guys, one of the things that we can have more interpretations with are the signs. You know what is the meaning of signs? Pilas, no sinks, sino signs. Sinks.
Señales.
Exactly, sing es el verbo cantar, pero sign, Paula, es
Señales.
señales, muy bien. For example, there is a sign, which is something similar like that, and it's something like this. Yo sé que ustedes lo han visto, I know that you have seen it. Ready? and it's something like that. Yes. What is the meaning of that sign? And it says 1 kilometer. What is the meaning of that sign? Usually this is in black.
That the person will arrive to 1 kilometers.
I think that there are a tunnel and 1 kilometer.
Exactly. So the person will arrive or there is a tunnel, you know, in 1 kilometer. Pero algunas personas dicen como, pero ¿qué es eso? What is that? I don't understand it, no? So in that case, with the signs, we're going to have the possibility to have a lot of different interpretations, no? For example, there is another sign which is like that. It's one arrow, another arrow, and it says 3.5 meters. Usually is located on the bridge, you know, usually is located on the bridges. ¿Qué era bridge? Se me olvida.
Puentes.
Puentes, ¿no?
Puentes.
Usually we have that sign on the bridge. So what is the meaning of that?
The white, the white.
The what, Harold? Alberto, sorry.
Hey.
Height, muy bien.
Hi.
Porque weight es el peso, pero este
El
no
peso,
es de
sí,
weight,
hey,
¿no?
sí, me
In this case is the height.
Hey, hi, yeah.
Exactly. So it's the maximum height of the bridge, ¿no? La altura máxima, the maximum height of the bridge. Pero algunas personas dicen, ¿pero qué es eso? En 3.5 metros, ¿qué pasa? Y no lo understand.
It's past the car, ¿cómo sería? Is down, for down.
Exactly. So the max, yeah, it can only pass maximum 3.5 meters tall.
3.5
maximum,
meters,
right?
yeah.
Exactly like that. So in that case, guys, the traffic signs are going to allow me to introduce to the other three parts, a las otras tres partes que habíamos visto. Entonces, the supposition, supposition, speculation, listo, check. Ahora, then we have other three parts, yes, which are also used with modal verbs, también usado con modales. Obligation, prohibition, and permission. The traffic signs usually express those three things. Usualmente, no the traffic signs, the signs in general, usually express those three things. First, prohibition, of course. Yes, prohibition is when something is prohibited. Something it's impossible to do it, right? The law doesn't permit you to do it. It's prohibited. In which case, we're going to have two possible modal verbs. Can, negative. What is the meaning of can?
No puede.
Poder. Yes, in that case, no puedes, right? You can't. Or the other one, it's the semi-modal, it's an expression, semi-modal because it's with verb to be. It's the expression be allowed to. What is the meaning of allowed?
¿Permitido?
Permitido. So in that case, when I say you are not allowed to do, it means no estás permitido o no se te permite a then the action. Como son modales, all of them van seguidos de qué?
Un verbo en infinitivo.
Thank you, Andrés, de un verbo en infinitivo. Muy bien. Entonces, siempre hay una acción a la cual me refiero. No puedes, ¿qué? No puedes cantar en público, no estás permitido a andar a más de tanto kilometraje, so on, so on. There is a prohibition. Ready? Can't, negative expression, and you aren't, igual aren't, la negativa está en el verb to be, you aren't allowed to. Ready? No se te permite, right? On the opposite side, we have the permissions, o sea, lo que sí se permite. Then we have the permission, which is sometimes, it's more like information, no? So it's something that you can do. So in that case, it's the same option, but affirmative, something that you can do or something that you are allowed to do. Ready? This is more like informative, right? It's like saying that you have the possibility to do that. Ready? For example, in this case, we have two different signs. One is a permission for the women. The other one is a permission for the men, right? Again, continues to find the same structure with the verb in infinitive. And we say that, well, when we see this sign, we can say that only women what? Only women. Only women what, sorry?
Is allowed to enter?
Exactly. Only women are, porque women es plural, ¿cierto? Women
Okay.
are allowed o can, cualquiera de los dos, to enter to that bathroom. O sea, a los hombres no se les permite entrar ahí, right? So, only women are allowed to enter there, or only women can enter there. And if we see this one, of course, we can say that only men can enter to that bathroom. Ready? So these signs are going to be the opposite of the prohibition. Son las opuestas de la prohibición. En este caso menciono lo que sí se puede hacer. Algunas veces son permission, otras veces son informative. Like for example here. I forgot the one. So for example, in this case, the one over here, yes, it's an informative because it says that only cars smaller than 3.5 meters can pass under the bridge, ¿cierto? Únicamente los vehicles, trucks, cars, buses, whatever, smaller than 3.5 meters can pass under the bridge. Es una información. So it's also a possibility, no? You know, so can, but it's more informative, como decir que dando esa información que solamente esos carros pueden pasar, right? So we can have also we can or be allowed to, but in that time, affirmative, ready? And the last one, we have the obligations, right? The obligations are going to be signs which are mandatory. ¿Qué significa mandatory?
Mandatorio.
O sea, obligatorio. Sebas, very good. Excellent. Yes,
Un
so
mandato.
simplemente es un mandato, o sea, es obligatorio, right? Por ejemplo, cuando ves this sign, ¿qué significa?
That you can stop.
That, and Paula says that you can stop. Pero ¿será que es una
No,
posibilidad?
you must stop.
Exactly. En este caso puede usar must, ready, también como obligación, pero hay otras dos opciones que puede usar, which is you have to and you have got to, que es exactamente la misma expresión, pero un poco más formal. Ready? You have to or you have got to. Okay? Which is tienes que. Ready? De aquí esta expresión, guys, un poquito hablando más de slang, de esta expresión have got to se desprende la expresión gotta, que estoy seguro que la han visto, la han escuchado en canciones o series o películas. Gotta.
Ah, teacher, de eso sí, o sea, ¿cuál es qué significado que tiene gonna? Gonna también.
Claro, of course. Gonna viene de la reducción de going to. Exactly, Sebas, muy bien. De going to. O sea, cuando digo I am going to, de
Ajá.
futuro, en ese caso lo transformo en gonna. Entonces, en vez de decir I am going to work tomorrow, digo I'm gonna work tomorrow.
Ah, ok.
Pero
Sí, que
gotta,
yo sabía que era significado, no me acordaba. Ok,
pero
gracias, teacher.
gotta viene de la reducción de have got to. Entonces, cuando digo I gotta do something, es como tengo que. I gotta go early. I gotta wake up early. I gotta cook tomorrow. I gotta work until late. I gotta work until midnight. I gotta blah, blah. Yes, entonces, en ese caso, gotta va a significar la reducción de have got to. Cuando lo escuchen con doble T, gotta es de obligación. Cuando lo escuchen con doble N, gonna es más de futuro, de lo que voy a hacer. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna have, I'm gonna blah, 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 right? Entonces, in this case, for example, it must mean that you have to stop or that you gotta stop, ¿cierto? Tienes que parar. Bueno, la gente no le hace caso, pero they should, ¿no? Deberían, right? Because it's mandatory. Entonces, you gotta stop or you have got to stop, cualquiera de las opciones, right? Lo importante es que todas estas expresiones van seguidas de un verbo en infinitivo, ¿listo? Tengan en cuenta que algunas de estas, las que no son modales completamente, sino que son otros verbos, deben incluir ¿qué? La preposición to para separar un verbo del otro, ¿ready? E introducir el verbo en infinitivo. Eso no le sucede a los modales. Los modales simplemente van may, could, can, would, should, must, y ya, no tienen que usar ninguna preposición, sino que van directo hacia el verbo in infinitive. Pero las otras expresiones, como be allowed to, have to, want to, need to, necesitan la preposición to para introducir el siguiente verbo en infinitivo, ¿vale? Cosas que son diferentes entre modales y otros verbos, ¿vale? Guys, hasta ahí. Questions, difficulties, clear, not clear, más o menos, more or less.
Teacher,
Yes.
one question.
Mhm.
The be, whatever time or only present.
All of these are only for present, but I can
Mm.
use it in past. Yes. The expressions or
Okay.
the modals in past, we are going to see it the next week. La semana entrante la semana que viene, vamos a ver modales en pasado. ¿Listo? O si es la semana que viene. Vamos a ver modales en pasado porque eso es un tema aparte. Pero estas expresiones que tienes como have to o be allowed to, las puedes usar en cualquier tiempo. Por ejemplo, no sé, in the past, antes, I had to work repairing trucks. Repairing trucks, porque no me había graduado. Entonces, I had to work repairing trucks. ¿Cuándo? Antes. Que tenía que, I had to work repairing trucks, ¿cierto? Esa la puedes pasar al pasado, normal, porque es un verbo normal, simplemente lo pongo en el pasado. Pero si es un modal, ahí hay un cuento diferente que vamos a ver la siguiente semana. ¿Listo, Pau?
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Listo, muy bien. Bueno, guys, entonces, ¿cuál es la idea en este caso?
Teacher,
Dime,
Ani,
pregunta.
¿puede poner la diapositiva anterior donde usted mostró las dos listicas donde está el code, el mod,
Ujú.
para que nosotros tomar una foto que siempre me gusta?
One second, chat. Entonces, ya vamos para allá, Alvarín, ya te la devuelvo, ¿listo? No te preocupes. Muy bien.
Okay, thank you.
What is the idea? The idea is that we have certain traffic rules, ready, over here. Some of them are clear. Some of them are not so clear. For example, this one that says one way, pues está muy clara, ¿cierto? Entonces, yo sé que dice que you can drive only in one way. Ahí dice, ¿cierto? Es una señal informativa. Y estoy seguro. Como estoy seguro, entonces puedo empezar la oración. Recuerden que estamos haciendo oraciones un poco más complejas con la primera parte que vimos, que era ¿qué? Describir si yo estaba seguro o no sobre eso, ¿cierto? Como es una señal, puede que haya alguien que no la entienda, que diga, pues no, no estoy seguro. Pero yo sí, entonces digo, bueno, entonces, como ya sé cuál es la señal, I'm going to say that it certainly means you can drive only in one way. Entonces, ¿qué es la idea o qué estamos buscando acá? Pues que en una parte puedas describir si estás seguro o no, y en la otra puedas describir qué significa, si es una obligación, prohibición, y al final, pues ponerlas juntas para crear una descripción mucho más compleja de las señales. ¿Ready? Por ejemplo, alguien me dijo la del túnel, pero no estaba tan seguro. Supongamos que no estaba tan seguro. Entonces, pues, entonces, teacher, it possibly means that you can find a tunnel in the next kilometer or in 1 kilometer more. Ready? Entonces, in the first part, using the adverb of possibly for talking, yes, I'm not so sure, it's a possibility. And in the second one, describing with can, the sign saying like, okay, it's a possibility, no? So it's a permission, it's an information. You can find a tunnel in 1 kilometer more, right? So the idea is to put in conversation both sentences. La idea es unir, poner en conversación ambas oraciones para dar una descripción correcta sobre, digamos, algo que yo entienda o algo que no entienda, right? Obviamente lo puedo mezclar junto, lo puedo mezclar con otras cosas, it doesn't matter. In this case, we are going to have the possibility to describe it or to put it together with the traffic signs, ready? So we're going to have here, a ver, wait, acá. We're going to have 10 traffic signs over here, ready? Please, choose one, escojan una, el número que quieran, and tell me what is the possible meaning of that. Try to do or try to express if you are sure or not sure. Yes, tell me if you are sure or not sure, and what is the possible meaning of that, depending the number.
Vamos un momentito, vamos a ver.
Ujú, ujú.
De portátil está descargando. Como robo.
Tranqui, no worries. Find a number, one that has number, you know. What is the meaning of this one, of the number 3? What is the meaning of number 7? What is the meaning of number 10? For example, I'm going to do this one. Va a ser esta. No tiene número, vale. Doesn't matter. Mientras tanto, no estoy seguro. Yo lo manejo, pero no estoy seguro. So, it maybe means, you can't. It's a prohibition. Yo creo que es prohibición porque tiene una línea así, no estoy seguro. It maybe means you can turn right. Creo que es eso. No estoy seguro, pero creo que es eso. Por eso digo it maybe means. Possibly, ¿no? So I don't know. Álvaro.
It must means.
Which one? ¿Cuál?
Ah,
Which one?
well, number, no sé, well, I don't know the number 4.
Okay.
Permítame, aquí. It must mean you cannot, you can't. It must mean you can you can
Here.
not enter.
You can enter or you cannot enter there.
Enter.
Bien, very good. Está muy claro, ¿no? Entonces dice it must
Ujú.
mean. That's it. Very good. Listo. Somebody else? Excellent, Álvaro. Gracias. That's it. Anybody? Anybody else with another one?
For example,
Teacher,
number 3.
Emilio?
For example, number 2. Well, ya Sebastián say example for that.
No problem. You can see it from another perspective. La puedes ver desde otra perspectiva. Puede ser una prohibición o puede ser un permiso. Depende desde qué perspectiva la veas. De Sebas la usó
Okay.
desde una prohibición. It certainly means. Cuando usamos certainly es un adverbio. Entonces, it certainly means you mustn't, que es igual a can't, como it's a prohibition. You must not or you mustn't park there, ¿cierto? Tú no puedes parquear ahí, right? O no debes parquear ahí. Pero lo podemos ver desde otra perspectiva, como un permiso para disabled people. Entonces, ¿cómo lo harían?
It must mean that you can park here.
Si eres que
Park
if,
here.
if you are a disabled person. Si eres discapacitado, then you can park here, ready? So it must mean that. Muy bien, excellent. Any other number? Number 5, number 10, number 6.
teacher number 1.
Dale, go, of course.
I certain means you can to door live. Para mí
Exactly.
eso es de prohibición.
Exactly, sí, señora. Dos cositas. Una. Primero, it certainly, perfecto, no problem.
Ajá.
It certainly means you can't, pero can't no usa to. Simplemente you can't
Ah,
turn, sin
so,
usar to. You can't turn left. Y the pronunciation of izquierda sería left. That's it. ¿Listo?
ah,
Perfecto, Dirani. Excelente, muy bien.
Teacher number 10, ¿ya la hicieron? No.
No, dale, go ahead.
It maybe means you can return.
It maybe means you, o sea, Dianita no está tan segura, entonces she said, it maybe means you can't. I am going to correct turn back. Cuando hablamos de manejar, digo turn back para el retorno como tal. Turn back. ¿vale?
Okay,
Ujú,
thank
muy bien, excelente, Diana, excelente, excelente. Listo, ¿qué otra? Number 8, number
Me,
5.
teacher.
Dale, go.
By route, no tiene número.
Ah, ok, got it.
Eh,
No.
it certainly means only bikes can transit in bike route. In this
Exactly,
route.
muy bien, exactly. So, Diana is sure, está segura. So she says, Diana, es que Diana, sorry, Paula. It certainly means that only bikes can transit there. It's only for bikes. So it's a permission only for bikes. Only bikes can transit there. Muy bien, Pau. Excellent. Any other?
The nine, the number
Ajá,
9.
ajá.
It centrally means you can ride fast because it breaks in the road.
Very good. It certainly means it's a prohibition. You can drive fast because there are pedestrians in the road. Pedestrians are, how do you say that? Peatones, right? Pedestrians, right? Pedestrians on the road. Muy bien, o sea, hay peatones en la vía. Muy bien, Andrés,
Sure.
excelente.
Sure, we can use other word like just, for example, in this case,
Give me an example, Emi.
for example, like it must mean that the people just cross a road.
Good. Well, when I say just, in that case, there are different meanings, no? So, for example, in that case, it would be like, justo acabo de cruzar. Maybe not that specifically here, but it could be, right? So, just tiene muchos usos. Puede ser en este caso como, justo acabo de cruzar, right? Or it's also a possibility to use. Sorry, Amy?
Or maybe not use just, but we can use only.
Ah, ok. When they say, como únicamente las personas pueden cruzar, right?
Yeah.
Ah, only. En ese caso, it would be only. Únicamente. Ready? Only. Muy bien, Amy. Thanks a lot. Álvaro, do you have another example?
Yes, teacher. Is the signal by road. By
Ya
road.
dijeron. They already did it.
No, it should mean you no. You have you have to perdón. You have go to o go to ¿sí cómo es lo mismo?
Gotta.
Gora, mira. Sí, aquí. You have to road by route.
Okay, very good for the bikers, no? For the people who drive bike. So it could mean that you have got to drive or you have to ride. Porque digamos que la bicicleta no se maneja, sino que se monta.
Okay.
Entonces, you have to ride your bike on the bike route, únicamente por bueno, en este caso como ciclorruta, ¿no? Something like that. Perfecto, excellent, guys. ¿Listo? Bueno, muy bien, excelente. So in that case, guys, the idea was to have different use of the modal verbs. It was like a review of the modal verbs, como un repasito de los modales, y ver cómo puedo poner dos oraciones completamente diferentes juntas y ir creando oraciones un poco más grandes, ¿cierto? Ya igual hemos visto algunos conectores, que when, que after, que before, que no sé qué, ¿verdad? Entonces vamos a empezar a ver oraciones más grandes, más grandes, más grandes, pero que son formadas de la misma manera, de oraciones simples que se van poniendo juntas. Entonces no se preocupen que no es tan grave, simplemente son oraciones simples que se van poniendo juntas de diferentes formas para crear oraciones un poco más complejas, un poquito más grandes. ¿Listo? Guys, preguntas, questions, difficulties or problems?
No.
All five? Listo, Sebas, perfecto, that's it. Anybody else? No? Good? Todo fine? Listo, guys. Nos vemos la otra semanita en la clase 11.1 y 11.2. La otra semana son dos clasecitas, ¿listo? Entonces, see you there. See you fine. That's it. Have a good night.
See you later.
Good night.
See you later.
Ver, mezclar.
Bye. If you need anything,
Bye,
text
bye.
me. Bye-bye.
Mezclar.
Bye-bye, man.
Bye bye.
Bye, teacher. See you.
Bye, Pao. See you later.